Good morning, everyone. Well, still a lot of activity across the state early this morning, but as we go through today and tonight, less and less activity, and does look like Friday is going to be a dry day for everyone. But let's walk through today and tonight, starting at 8 a.m. this morning. Notice some gaps starting to develop, but more seeing rain and snow than not early this morning. And look at that rain-snow line running from Madison on up to Sheboygan. So south and east of that line, still rain. North and west of that line, still snow. Mostly light to moderate snow out there early this morning, but as indicated by those dark shades of blue, still some pockets of heavy snow as well. By 11 a.m. this morning, I think the pockets of heavy snow are going to be limited to the northeastern part of the state, and really look at the activity, especially in the southern part of the state, really backing off. But in general, we'll still call it scattered snow shower activity for the central and northern part of the state in particular. 2 o'clock this afternoon, yeah, still scattered activity, but notice in general more gaps showing up earlier in the day. About 2 o'clock this afternoon is when we're going to be seeing our high temperatures, and with a cold front on the move, notice quite the variety in high temperatures today. So only mid-20s around Rhinelander. A lot of us upper 20s, low 30s, mid-30s, but then look at Kenosha, a high of 41 this afternoon. Also notice it is still rain if you have temperatures in the upper 30s, low 40s. If there's going to be any precipitation coming down, still rain, but with temperatures mid-30s, upper 20s, mid-20s, yes, snow. Also, a little more wind to the north than the south today. So across northern Wisconsin, we'll definitely call it breezy, gusts around 25 miles per hour. Central Wisconsin, probably gusts around 20 miles per hour this afternoon. But for southern Wisconsin, just a light breeze, gusts around 15 miles per hour. All right, so now let's talk about the homebound commute. It does look better than the morning commute this morning. And I do think by 5 o'clock, we're just talking about mainly isolated activity. You notice even more gaps showing up, but it's a possibility in both northern and southern Wisconsin. There's still a good chance that it may very well be rain around Racine, Kenosha, but I'll mention now with temperatures in the upper 30s by 5 o'clock, at least possibility for a rain-snow mix, but snow everywhere else. And then by the time we get to 8 o'clock this evening, I think it's just leftover flurries across the state. Notice it's still a possibility for everyone. You can see the blue dots over around Chippewa Falls, La Crosse, on over to the east. But beginning at 8 o'clock, I think we're going to see the flurries come to an end gradually from west to east across the state. So we're going to skip through the evening hours, most of the overnight hours, and I think finally by 5 a.m. tomorrow morning, the last of the flurries will come to an end. So it does look like a dry morning commute for Friday morning. Okay, so how much more snow is to come? Well, for the vast majority in the southern half of the state, we're only talking about another 1/10 of an inch, 1/4 inch, 1/2 an inch, maybe around 3/4 an inch for the La Crosse, Winona area. But then you get to Chippewa Falls, Wausau, Green Bay, about another 1 to 2 inches to go. And then how about Rhinelander? Another 5 inches of snow before it all comes to an end. Friday does look like a dry day across the state. Not very pretty, cloudy to mostly cloudy skies, and temperatures pretty typical for this time of year, ranging from the mid-20s to the north to as warm as the low 30s in southern Wisconsin. A flip-flop in the wind, so less wind to the north, more wind to the south tomorrow. Northern Wisconsin gusts around 15 miles per hour, central part of the state gusts around 20, and in southern Wisconsin on the breezy side, gusts 25 miles per hour.